to Through Our Lens podcast, the podcast where we focus on empowering the African American community. Today, my guest is Sindarius Thornwell. I've known him since he was little, so I'm feeling really old over here. But my episode title today is called The Power of Never Giving Up. Sindarius Thornwell is a graduate of University of South Carolina. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Clippers. He has played for the Los Angeles Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans, and Orlando Magic. Sindarius currently plays in China for Xinjiang Flying Tigers. Did I say it right?
You got it right. You said it better than I did.
You know you had to get your girl right. I got that name. I say not seeing. How you say that?
I tell people, just say the Flying Tigers.
But y'all, this is family. And I've done a few interviews, even though I haven't posted yet. They're in the works. But this one right here is just like on a whole nother level. And I guess it's because I know Sin really got it out the mud. I know when y'all call him Sin, but I remember Sindarius walking up and down Northwest with that basketball.
Cindy.
Like, y'all, we came from, let me just paint a picture. Like, everybody don't know what Northwest is.
It ain't the same no more, though.
It's unchanged.
It ain't the same. Like, when I said it ain't the same, like, the community, like how it was when we was growing up, when we there, it was like, you gotta think, none of us really related for real. But you can't tell none of us we not related.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That go from you, and especially being younger, you can be at the bottom and get whooped by somebody
Absolutely.
that ain't got nothing to do with you. But you out there messing around, they gonna tell you when they cross passing your mama's house, I had to whoop his butt.
Yep.
Because he was down there cussing or, you know what I'm saying, doing something he had no business doing. Whereas it ain't like that no more. Like, I don't know. You know, times change. People.
It has. I remember, like, you know, it was my aunt. Me and my brother ended up staying with my aunt. But it was like a 2-bedroom apartment. But it was my aunt, her 3 boys.
Everybody had that situation.
Yeah, like, but to us, it just wasn't, it was normal.
It was normal.
Because, like, everybody lived like that. And though we didn't have, like, a lot, it was so much love, like.
And if you didn't have it,
the next person, like, literally, you had options. Go get some eggs from this person's house. If that person's house, go to this person's house. It's just like, and now I honestly, like, even though I have more, I feel like I miss that sometimes.
Yeah.
I really do, like, because it was just so much love.
But that's why it'd be good sometimes when everybody get together sometimes.
Yeah, it's always a blessing.
Not when they certain events, but when everybody get together sometimes, it just be good because you don't get that all the time.
You're right. So. You're right. So, can you just paint a picture of your life growing up?
Man, I feel like my life was like Phoenix and Fur. Especially, I feel like for one, starting in Northwest, because that's where like I can go back to, because I feel like that's where I learned a lot of stuff from. That's where I first seen a lot of first stuff. So like, even like Northwest, like being a kid, I remember seeing like my first person get shot in Northwest, like, you know, and then like next week those same people was hanging out with each other. But like being in Northwest, the stuff when you grow up, you realize what we shouldn't have been around or exposed to, and was normal.
It was normal to us, right?
It was taught, you know what I'm saying, to not do this, even though it was exposed. But it was like Phoenix and Ferb. That's why I compare. That's why I always tell everybody to, like, being in Northwest was like Phoenix and Ferb. Like, you wake up and you can do anything. Like, we made that apartment complex be like a real playground. Like, when I tell you, we went from building clubhouses all through the woods to messing with the train when the train come by, to knocking on everybody's doors, to playing football, baseball, basketball every day. And it was easy because it wasn't like it was just 3 people, 5 people. It was 30 of us from a big range of kids where everybody embraced everybody and played with everybody. So
it was all love.
It wasn't like, it was never, oh, you too young, you can't play, or you too young, you can't. Yeah, with adults, but not with the kids. So that was great, like, and just having people just to, like, I learned something from everybody. Like, everybody I grew up around or under from Northwest, like Ashton, Tony, Marcus Campbell, my cousin Tyree Hayden, Junior, I just named so many people from Northwest where I can tell you something I learned from like growing up. Where it's like I tell them when I see them, like, bro, I learned this. I remember this about you. And like, bro, you still remember? I'm like, bro, I used to just be absorbing everything because that's all we knew. Like before, when I left Northwest, I didn't even know what this was, like what the other neighborhoods was, what the other part of town was. All I knew was Northwest. Like I remember leaving and crying because we had to move. Like didn't want to move, hiding. We was hiding. Like it's time to go. We all hiding. Like my mama got to find everybody. Woman. We telling on each other where she go over there. God. But we would cry because it was like we was leaving like a sacred place. You know what I'm saying? Like so that was like my most like I go back to like that's where I'm from because that's where I learned how to love. I learned how to fight. I learned how to cry. I learned how to do everything there. So that's like my like it place.
Okay. So like, what were the biggest challenges you faced coming from Northwest?
Coming from Northwest, like as an adult, or just like trying to chase my dreams?
Yeah, chasing your dreams in general.
Well, coming from Northwest, the first challenge I faced was not being able to go back. Like wanting to go back every day. Like Mark, tell me Northwest. Nah, you can't go over today. You know, or Tip got something going on. You can't. I ain't dropped. You can't go over today. Just stuff like that. That was like my forward. Like when we moved to Southside, like my first couple months, I didn't even want to go outside and that because it wasn't the same.
It wasn't like home.
Them kids wasn't like our kids. You know, the way they played wasn't like how we played. The way they fought each other wasn't like how we fought each other. You know, like so it wasn't the same. So we didn't really like it like that when we first moved over there. But you know, you get older and you start going to school with them. You start being around them a little more. You learn. But like I said, the stuff that I learned from the West just carries you. You know, like the stuff you see, stuff you get exposed to, and you know, we was just too fast, too young, and so you learn now. I'm in my late 20s, and now the stuff that people be doing, what they be excited about, be like, man, I'm cool on because I done did it so young, so
Jumped
fast.
Off the porch early.
Too fast.
So, like, who were your role models, like both on and off the court?
My biggest role model, I would say, is probably my uncle, just because he was probably just that person for me, that backbone, that structure, that my path. I just probably give him that ultimate, and my grandma, probably Mima, because she's just like him, like defend me to this day. I do no wrong in her eyes. If she could drive and she could, you know, be normal, she would be at every game,
showing up
everywhere, just like my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So probably them two was probably my biggest because they was always there. And like my uncle was just like that person that just knew what was next. Like, all right, look, this is what we're doing next. All right, now this what we need to do. This is what you need to do. All right, I learned this, so now I got to get you to do this. So he just always had me prepared for the next phase of what we was trying to do.
Man, I remember the one, Lord. Everybody loved the one.
Bro, it's crazy because I have people to this day, bro, that I played against when I was 14 that I probably came across now at 20-something. Be like, yo, where your uncle at? I'm like, bro, he died 10 years ago. They be like, what? Like, I remember Chris Paul, and that's when I realized, dang, like, I don't really, like, people leave an impression on people because I remember when we was 15 years old and we played against Chris Paul AAU team, and Chris Paul, my uncle, like, just going back and forth the whole game. And fast forward, when I got drafted by the Clippers, the first conversation me and Chris Paul had was, hey, man, when your uncle at? When your uncle coming out? You know, like, and I was like, man, Chris, man, he died about 3-4 years ago. And he just like, and it looked like it took something from him because it looked like from the conversation, like he was excited to
be able to interact,
talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was waiting for when I came through the door, he was going to come through the door with me. And like just for him to leave that impression, it was just like, hey, it means something. You know what I'm saying? And when he died, I learned something from his death because he wasn't a person that had nothing, you know, but so many people came to his funeral and spoke good about him. Like, you don't really hear nobody say nothing bad about it.
No.
It's like, that's life. Like, you can have everything in the world, but nobody comes to your funeral when you die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go out and buy everything, have any car, any chain, anything, but when you die, everybody talking about you. You just lived a terrible life. Like, if you ain't have nothing and you was out here trying to just do your thing, but when you die, everybody come out and everybody speak highly of you, and just everybody just got a memory about you, about how you made them laugh or how you just made them feel better, or you uplifted them. It's like, that's when I realized that's more life than material stuff. That's what's gonna keep you here. It's not about when you die. Nobody gonna talk about that car no more.
That's true. That's true.
Nobody gonna talk about that house, that jewelry no more, none of it. But what keep you here is the stories people bring up about you, the impression you left on them is the only thing that keep you here.
Yep, that becomes a part of your legacy.
That's your legacy.
Yeah.
That's how your name stay alive, is the impression you leave while you was here.
That's absolutely true. So, who instilled that initial belief in you, like that you can do anything or you can be way bigger than Lancaster? Like,
The first person, the very first person was, it wasn't even my uncle for real. Like, my uncle, like, he knew I was good though. Like, he used to always, like, even when I used to go to Princeton, be like, yeah, my nephew ready for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, get him, nephew. Like, he put me on people. Like, I go to Pennsylvania, he'll make me play against random kids I never seen, never met. He done been talking trash all year. As soon as I get up there, so I gotta play everybody one-on-one in Pennsylvania. Like, he used to do stuff like that. But when I was in 8th grade, Kyle Gaither, he was the first person that really, like, showed me and my family, like, what was out there. Like, yo, look, this is what you need to do. He used to coach the Lancaster AU team, Wildcats. And I didn't grow up wanting, like, college and NBA. That wasn't realistic to me because I never seen it before. I never been exposed to it. Like, realistic to me was going to play at Lancaster High School and killing at Lancaster High School, and that's like, that was NBA for me because I never been to a college basketball game. I never been to an NBA game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never been exposed to nothing to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
besides on TV. So for me, the biggest basketball impression I ever had at that point in time was coming to a Lancaster High School game and it was sold out. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, oh, I can't wait to do that. So my whole life, that was my it. That was like my ceiling was that. Coming to Lancaster, selling them gyms out, and just being that guy everybody come watch at Lancaster. Like, that was my dream as a kid. And so Kyle was the coach. And the older guys, I was in 8th grade, the older guys that played for the varsity team played for him. And they used to be like, yo, Kyle, you need to let this young guy play with us. And I guess, like, they kept talking about Kyle, like, man, let me check him out. And Kyle came and watched me. And he was like, nah, you don't need to play with me. You need to go to Charlotte and play with this other AU team that travel other places and to big camps and stuff like that.
Wow, so he actually put you on to another team that would get you more
exposure.
exposure.
It was crazy because,
wow.
like, he took me to my first camp I ever went to. Like, he basically, like, I'm playing football. He's like, listen, I'm going to come pick you up Saturday morning and take you to basically that AU team have a exposure camp. He came and picked me up Saturday morning, and I didn't even want to go. Like, I'm like, man, I'm cool. Like, I'm playing football. It's football season. I worry about that when basketball season come. And so he telling my uncle, like, nah, yo, like, he need to like go up there. Like, he got something. Like, he need to go. Like, I've been around and seen, like, let me take him to this camp. And I'm like, man, I ain't really tripping about that. My uncle like, nah, I'm gonna make you going. Like, he like, nah, you going. Like, I'm gonna make sure you go. So he tell him, like, I'm gonna make sure you ready. So Kyle come get me, take me to the camp. And I ended up having a great impression at the camp. The team ended up calling me back, asking me, like, come up and practice and everything. So I ended up making the team. And the rest of history. From the time I was 14 to the time I graduated, I played with that team, and Kyle took me to practice every time from 14 to 18.
Are you serious?
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, from 14 to 18 years old, yearly.
He took you.
Yep.
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about when I be saying, like, so we missing that village.
Yeah.
Like, was he related to you?
No.
He
Never met
wasn't
him a day in my
related to
life.
you.
Never met a day
But
in my
he
life.
was he seen your potential and he was willing to help you get
Yeah.
there. Like I feel like sometimes a lot of children missing that.
Yeah.
We gotta get back to having a village, y'all. You hear it. Kyle, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Kyle.
We never met each other. I didn't know him from a can of paint. Never knew nothing about him. Nothing.
So was he from here?
Yeah, Kyle's from Kyle Gaither, Caleb Gaither.
Wow.
Caleb Gaither now is the athletic director at Northwestern High School.
Okay.
And Kyle still coaching AAU and doing his thing. But if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be, none of this would be a thing. Like, he was the one that, he coached me from 14 to, I went to college. Like, he went from coaching me at AAU to coaching me at AAU in high school.
So he even coached you in high school?
Like, when I got to high school, he wasn't on the high school staff. When I joined the team, he was on the staff. When I left, he left the staff.
Really?
Like, he went with me. He started with me and took me all the way to college.
That's love.
Yeah.
That's love. So, could you talk about what role did basketball play in your life during those challenging times? Like when you, because that's what people don't. A lot of people know that, like, even though you were elevating, you was losing people along the way.
Yeah. It was just the escape though, because when you playing basketball, you can't think about nothing else because it makes you, you know what I'm saying, have you off. You can't make a shot. You step slow on defense. You missing assignments. You know what I'm saying.
So you have to suppress your emotions. Like when you lost your uncle, then you lost
my daddy.
your daddy, then you
I
lost your
friends.
homeboy. Yeah, like so you got to get on the court and you just got to suppress it and just.
Yeah, but I feel like that was like, especially like my homies, because that happened like as a professional, and that phase was like tough for me. I think that was like my most like downward moment. But like my uncle was a little more easier as far as basketball because I knew what we were still on. Like I gotta still finish.
You gotta finish, right?
So it wasn't too hard. It was like I got you on. But then it was like when I got to the NBA, it was like, damn, what's next? Huh? You only got me to this point. I don't know the rest. So that was like real difficult because now at that point I had to find my own route.
You gotta figure it out yourself.
Yeah. So that was like the.
What is that like? Like, so you make it to the NBA. You're the first now. So you don't have nobody like in your family, somebody you can go back to and like, hey, show me the ropes. What's
Nobody.
that like to be like the first to make it and then you're around all these people you don't know?
Trial and error. You just trial and error. You just go off of the stuff you learn and people that taught you. And my grandma always tell me, use your manners. Like, that's the only rule she tell me every time if I was like, Grandma, I'm going back to work right now and go hug her, give her a kiss, the last thing you go tell me is use your manners.
Use your manners. Was that hard though? Like you?
Yeah, because you get held to stuff that you don't know about. Like, hey, ain't nobody taught me this. How y'all gonna hold me that?
Right.
How I supposed to know if nobody never said nothing? But they'd be like, oh, you supposed to know that. How? A lot of the people that's in the NBA, daddy played in the NBA. Granddaddy played, uncle
They had
played.
somebody that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people know somebody that played high-level college or high-level here, high-level there. Like, I don't know nobody that
You
did
was
none
the
of
only
that. So
person.
I had to figure it all out with no help. Like, so that's why when I got older, I stopped caring about how people felt or people thought about me because ain't nobody helped me. I had
They
to
don't know
figure it
your
out.
story.
I had to figure it out.
Right.
So I know I ain't gonna do everything perfect. I ain't gonna do everything right because I'm doing it with no guidelines, with no
Right.
books. I'm creating my own book.
Oh, I love that. I'm creating my own book. I love that. So did you feel like a lot of pressure because you saying you represent Lancaster, you represent South Carolina, like
I ain't feel no pressure. It was more pressure I put on myself for my own expectations. Like, not about other people. The only other people stuff start mattering when you not doing what you want to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only gonna start hearing outside noise when you not doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you be like, yo, I want to do this, and what you want to do ain't going, now the outside noise start coming in because you looking for some type of help now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to figure this out, and maybe the outside help might help you. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I can't figure this out. Now that noise can't. But if you figure that out, that noise on you. I don't need that noise. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
That's
even.
true.
I done figured it out. I don't even need to hear what you're talking about. It don't even get to me. But once it don't get to you, once it's not going, it's not working, now that noise started to creep in. It started to come through the cracks a little bit. And now all it takes is the right person to say something, or somebody you respect, or say something. Now it really got to you, like, dang, that's how you felt, or this is what it was. You know what I'm saying? And that person that spoke on you never reached out to help you, or never asked you how you doing, or anything.
Right,
They
but
just
they
got
have so
opinion.
much to say. Right. So, what could you talk about? Like, what did your family and your community teach you about perseverance, and how those lessons stayed with you throughout your journey?
Because one thing about Lancaster folks is not going to push you. And once your people don't push you, you don't look for it from nobody else. Lancaster folks not give you no handouts. It's like, right now, they can say, oh, Nene podcast, da-da-da, but. Why I got to be a but? Why you can't just compliment me and leave the butt out?
Right. That's true. That's just, you're right. You telling the truth, then. Now, yes,
You
you're
know what
right.
I'm saying? So you learn that your own people do you like that. Why would you look from it from other people?
That's true. That's true. So let's talk about your rise to basketball stardom. Could you just walk us through your journey through the ranks?
Man, I went from nobody kid. I went to that camp I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
That AU team started like pushing me. So I'm like 8th grade. My first big like moment of where like the people around me, like my coaches and stuff, is like, oh, we might have something. Was I was 15 years old, and it's this AU tournament that used to be at the University of North Carolina, Duke, and NC State. And I won MVP of that tournament. It was like a real big tournament at the time. And that was like my first like leap. Like that's how I got on the scene. That's how like college coaches, like leaving that tournament, like we won a championship, I get in the car and my phone ring, I get my first scholarship off.
That quick?
That quick. I'm in 9th grade.
Wow.
Tennessee State.
9th grade.
We literally just got in the car and we riding in the car and I didn't even know. I'm like, yo, he said something like he offering me. What are you offering me? Like, like how they supposed to? I didn't even know I didn't even think it was real.
Really? So you 9th grade getting phone calls?
I was in
college
9th grade.
offers.
That was my first college offer with Tennessee State.
Wow.
Offered me a scholarship. I got MVP. And at this point, like I told you, it didn't click to me till like I was a junior high school. That's when it started clicking. Like, oh, this is real. Like, I can play for real. Like, once you start going to play at these big camps, like, I'm going to NBA camps in 10th grade where they bring all the junior NBA, all the kids. This is how you learn, like, oh, this is a whole system. Like,
So you were going to an NBA camp?
Like put it like this, it ain't no coincidence. The same kids I played against when I was in 10th grade, the same kids I play against now.
What?
The same people in the NBA, we all been playing against each other since we've been kids. We didn't just randomly start playing against each other. We all know each other, everything since we've been kids.
Wow.
And
So this starts early.
Yeah, that's what.
So it's not like you just go out there, boom.
Nah. You might have some make it through the cracks like that, like, ain't where you come from, or late bloomer guys. Mm-hmm. But most kids is like already, once you get in that circle, you already just funnel through that circle. All you gotta do is just like kind of walk that.
So is it like they pretty much grooming you?
Basically without you knowing.
Wow.
This is me being an adult now, looking back, and it's like, and the same people, I can show you pictures and videos of me and Julius Randle, who just lost in the Western Conference Finals. I can show you a picture of us eating together at camps when we was 14, 15 years old.
What?
Like,
I never knew that. I never knew that.
There's a video on YouTube where all of us, it's the USA with LeBron and all them dunking and stuff. And then they stop and they show it's a whole bunch of kids recording, but it's all of us recording, and they stop it and they just start like popping our faces out and showing like how all of us is in the NBA or played in the NBA. And we was all like 15, 16 years old.
15 and 16.
Devin Booker in there, like all big time players in there. And we all know each other. We've been playing against each other. And they don't like, oh, we in the NBA, who are you? Where you come from? No, we've been knowing each other since we've been teenagers.
So after you go to that camp, what happens?
So I get that. Which camp? The NBA camp.
Yeah, the NBA camp.
So the NBA camp is just like more like it's just more like college coaches can't do nothing. It's more like for like NBA people. Like NBA people come and watch you, but they can't talk to you. They can't do nothing. They just basically just scouting you the whole time. And they can kind of like just kind of give you, I think give them stuff like a analyze of like what you can be or what type of player you are going to be. Just when you're 17.
So they start just sitting back watching you there early. People from the NBA.
Mm-hmm. That's how they already be having it picked on who be what, do what.
So they just watch you.
It ain't no coincidence that players be the star players and stuff like that. That kind of be like, that's the guy and y'all just.
What?
Yeah,
wow.
Without saying it, as I'm saying
without,
it.
Yeah,
without
it's like an unspoken,
but
got you.
You gotta think, all right, me and you, we two guys, I can be better than you, play better defense, you score better than you, everything, right? But I probably come to the gym dressed like this, wear black every day. That's just how I am. Ooh, but when you come to the arenas, you come with your wife, kids every time, holding hands. When you come, you dressed in a blazer, clean. You always got a haircut. I'm the type of person get about 3-4 haircuts a year. You know, it's because I feel like whatever I can do with a haircut, I can do without a haircut. But the dude, like you blazer, clean cut every time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I come how I am every time. They'll give you $250 million and give me $20 million.
Based off my appearance?
I'm not marketable, you are.
Off of your appearance, how you carrying yourself, you got the family, you got the... What?
You probably got a bigger follower. You probably got 300,000 followers on social media. I probably got 3,000.
They really look at that?
You gotta think it's a business.
It's business. God.
People don't know how to separate professional basketball from sports and business. The NBA is basketball, but it's a company too.
That's
and
true.
Your decision is gonna be made based upon what at the end of the day. Not talent. It's gonna be based upon what makes me the most money.
The business part of it.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters. What's gonna bring you the most revenue?
Wow. I'm learning something today, okay, cuz?
You gotta think.
Wow.
You look at basketball. Basketball in the 80s and 90s, it was physical, rough. Players was disrespectful, ignorant. Now you can't touch nobody. You can't curse on the court. You say something to a fan. Fan says something, you respond back. You might get fined $250,000. You foul somebody too hard, it's a tech. All this stuff, right? They shoot 100 threes in a game now. All because why? It's more entertaining. It's not entertaining watching people fight on the court and raw at each other. It's more entertaining just watching the game go like this all night and people just run up and down shooting threes.
Wow.
That's more entertaining. That sell more tickets. What kids like more?
They're going to watch the game, right?
I'm just asking, which game, what style of play kids like more?
Oh, Lord.
What looks more fun? I'm just asking, like, from an eye, like, if you watching, what looks more fun? Mo, you see Mo running up and down, playing free and just shooting threes and celebrating, or people walking with busted eyes.
Oh, no, that ain't, you right.
You know
it's going to
like,
look more appealing. Everybody running around
looks more
playing.
appealing,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks more fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's all business. Once you learn that about basketball, it's all, when you get to a certain point, it's just all business.
When did you learn that? When did you learn?
Once I learned the business, when I was like...
Did it come immediately?
I learned when I was in the NBA. By my second year, I was with Avery Bradley. And matter of fact, with Shea, Gilgeous Alexander right now who just won MVP and went to the Western Conference Final. We was all together with the Clippers. And so I used to get so frustrated because when we be in practice and playing 3-on-3s and 1-on-1s and 2-on-2s and stuff like that, I'm winning. Like, I'm doing my thing. But then we get in the games, I'm the one that can't shoot. I'm the one that got to make the next pass or make the right play. You know what I'm saying? And I used to get so frustrated because I never been that person that had to do that. I've always been that person that could do whatever I feel. You know what I'm saying? If I feel I want to shoot, I had that freedom to shoot. I had that freedom to make a play whenever I want to make a play. And at that point, that was the first time in my life that was taken from me, and I didn't know how to deal with that. And so every day I used to just come in like frustrated because of that. Because we practice, I'm killing. Get in the game, I can't shoot. I'm like, why I can't shoot? Like, you let the next guy shoot. You know what I'm saying? You let. So what is it about me? You know what I'm saying? And then you learn, because he got picked first round, pick 10, and you got picked second round, pick 46. You got to wait your turn.
Wow. And that's
you had to learn that. It might be something similar like that, but then what made me start like accepting it was Avery Bradley sat down. He said, "Sin." He said, "Look at this." He said, "Shea Gilgeous gonna make $250 million a year. Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?" He was like, "But look at me." He was like, "I'm in my whatever year he was in." He was like, "I'm right now on this team. I'm taking 5 shots a game, Sin, and I'm making $20 million a year." He said, "Lou Will is our best player, our leading scorer, everything. He making $8 million a year."
And he was the best player.
He our best player on the team, making $8 million a year, and he like saying, "I'm taking 5 shots a game, and all I do is run up and down the court, play defense. I'm making $20 million a year." And it's like, yeah, everybody gonna be able to shoot the ball. Ain't enough shots for everybody, but it's enough money for everybody. If everybody do their job.
Wow. So he gave you the game.
I'm like, damn, bet. And I just start buying in. I just changed my whole style and mindset of how I approach work. Like how I play in the summertime is completely different how I play when I go to work. 2 different type of players, mentality, styles, and everything. If you see me at work, if you see me in the summer, you'll be like, why you don't do that work? Because that's not what they ask me to do. That's not what they pay me to do. If I go do what I do in the summertime at work, that's how you lose your job. Because they're paying him for that. They're not paying me for that.
So you got to learn how to play your position.
You got to know how to play. You got to be a star in your role.
Oh, I love that. A star in your role.
You got to be a star in your role.
That's what's up. So, are there other, like, mentors that you had along the way?
Yeah, I had, like, you know what I'm saying, like, coaches. Like, I'm a real, like, I get close with my coaches. Well, I don't know if my coaches get close with me. I don't know which way it works, but for some reason, all my coaches love me. But, yeah, like, all my coaches, man, like, I had, like, a real good group of coaches, like, growing up, like, from once I met Cal to AAU coaches to Coach Priester, Coach Carlton at Lancaster, to Coach Smith at Oak Hill when I went to private school my senior year.
So you went to a private school?
I left Lancaster my junior year and went to private school my senior year.
Okay, so oh my God, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So you left Lancaster and then you went to a private school
for a year.
And the private school was where?
In Virginia.
You went to a private school in Virginia, in high school?
Yeah, I went to Oak Hill Academy. I went there for a year.
What was that like? Like you all the way in high school, like leaving your family?
That was different. Now, that was like one of the hardest moments for real. Like my first week up there, I probably cried every night, like begging to come home. Like that was one of the moments where it was like, yeah. But if it wasn't for my mama, like my mama, the older I got, the more I appreciate her. When I was younger, I used to like look at her crazy because I'm like, hey, you don't even support me. Like you ain't even, if I call her like, yo, you like. Nah, I figured out. You know what I'm saying? But then now I get older and I'm an adult now. Like it's like I appreciate her way more in certain situations than I do my uncle, because my uncle was ready to come get me. My mom like, don't go get him.
So you feel like she kind of made a man out of
you? She made me.
You.
She made me. She taught me whatever decision you make, you deal with it. You can't renege on it. Because like when I said I want to go, she said if you go you ain't coming home. And she stood on that.
She stood on that.
Like, when I got out there my first week, I had my uncle, my mama, Coach Priester at Lancaster, the guidance counselor, and the athletic director all on the phone. Like, yo, what I got to do to come back to school? I'm cool up here. I can't do this. And my mama told everybody on the phone, he ain't going nowhere. Leave him alone. Y'all might hang up the phone. DeWarren, don't go get him. He good. We'll see him. This was in August. I'm sick. She like, we'll see him in November. I'm like, November? What? Because that was our first, like, break, like, where we could, like, have people come see us and then, like, go. That was our first break where I could come home. But, like, in between time, my mama had to come up there and see me.
What?
So she like, we'll see him in November. I'm like, November? Man.
So what was it like there? Like coming
Completely
from the
different.
high school
Completely
to
different. Private school. I'm wearing Sperry's and collar shirts and khakis every day. It's no girls. There's no social life. No phones.
no girl,
No phones.
no phones.
None of that.
What?
We had girls at school and stuff, but like once school's over with, and after we ate, so like school's over at like 3:30. So like we might eat at like 4. Let's say eat at like 5. After like 6:30, it's like the campus split now. Like the girls gotta go on their side and boys gotta be on their side.
Wow. And you said no phones.
No phones. Only time you get your phones is on weekends. Like,
So do you think
And we
that
went to
played a
school on
part in
Saturdays.
teaching you like discipline?
man, I was doing my thing. I ain't care about none of that. but everybody,
You
you
gonna
gotta
find a way.
think. You feel me? You not supposed to, but like you gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was so much going on up there, man.
I bet.
Bro,
Right.
we was selling cigarettes, Listerine. We up there selling Black and Miles. You gotta think, because it was a bunch of rich kids that got kicked out of regular private school.
Also,
It was a boarding school. So it's a bunch of rich kids that got kicked out of regular private school. So their rich parents bring them to there because they all like just rich bad kids. They're not really bad. They're just rich spoiled kids. Like that's why I learned you can get drunk off Listerine.
what?
You can get drunk drinking Listerine.
That
That's how they make alcohol in prison.
Listerine?
It's alcohol and Listerine.
I didn't know that. Really? Wow.
Yep.
So that's what
Them kids out there getting drunk off Listerine. I said, man, what? I remember we went on a trip. I came back, my Listerine was gone. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like, they coming to pick up everybody's Listerine. I'm like, why? They're like, the kids got caught drunk in the dorm off Listerine.
So you coming from Lancaster to being around all these rich kids who get
You gotta think
drunk
it's only
off
probably
Listerine.
it's only about 4 black people up here. In
What was that
Virginia-
like?
In Virginia in the mountains.
Because
Those
now
black people
you.
was my teammates for real.
How did you
It's probably
feel about that? Like, okay, now listen, I'm.
I mean, it was easy because you got to think, I go from a high school with 1,000 to
But
my
Lancaster High School full of black people then, wasn't it?
Yeah, but see, I always been a person that can like mingle with everybody.
With everybody.
Like, I always, even growing up in school, I always had.
So that didn't feel
everybody
awkward.
friends.
Like
it was
come on.
it was different because they was into different stuff that I never been around. Like I never seen the rich side. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff they do and how they have fun and how they joke and how they play wasn't how we play. But that was different. But as far as like adapting and stuff, like the only hard part was just the discipline part, like just being on a schedule every day. For me, that was like my hardest like thing to deal with. Like, I was always late to school, but I was always late to school here because you go to school lengths for 3 years and they let you come to school whenever you feel like it. The teacher, man, I had teachers in
So
Lancaster.
you had pull pretty much. That's what you're saying.
Bruh, I had teachers in Lancaster. I was in Lancaster coming to school like 9:30 in the morning. At 10th grade, I'm bringing my teachers breakfast and they ain't marking me.
They ain't
tardy.
saying that because you see it.
They ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna say it's sin, but it's a lot of students. They just cool like that. Like, it was just like how it was. But till now, I get to Oak Hill. I'm missing practice because I'm coming to school late. Like I can't practice if I would show up late.
So they held you accountable.
It was like real accountability up there. So that was like my biggest thing. I was always like shoveling stuff. Like every day I was doing punishment stuff. Like every day. It was like almost automatically I was already on the sheet before I even got to school. For real. And I'm not a bad kid. I just be into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't disrespect nobody. I don't cause no trouble. I ain't looking for no.
You just feeling your way through. Yeah.
I'm interested. I like to be into stuff though. I'm curious.
You gonna push?
It was different though. Like, but I will say this: I learned more like educational in that 1 year than I did in 3 years in Lancaster. And it wasn't even because of the teachers was better than that. Because I got teachers in Lancaster I still talk to this day, and I don't talk to nobody from Oak Hill. You know what I'm saying? But it was because they made me do it. Like it was like, nah, you can't go to practice until you do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't like no.
So they made you focus.
Yeah, like they made me like actually sit here and do this work. It wasn't no like bullshit it and you know what I'm saying, they might give me a little low grade, a C, just because I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, no, we're gonna make sure you know this. You know what I'm saying? So that was real like good for me.
So what about after that was like what grade?
12th, the
12th
12th
grade.
grade,
So after that you go to
college.
University of South Carolina.
Yeah,
So what was that like?
that was easy for me because I was already away.
So
Like being
that
okay with them, like being in a baby college.
okay, so going to Oak Hill had already prepped you for being
But
away.
in every phase, living in dorms, being around groups of people who I never grew up. Like we grew up in completely different atmospheres. Like your world is completely different from my world. Like I was already accustomed to that. As far as basketball, like you gotta think, I go from Lancaster where all my teammates is football players and I'm the tallest person on my team and all this too. I get to Oak Hill, I'm one of the shortest people on my team. Everybody, my whole starting five, like my point guard went to North Carolina. My other guy on my team went to University of Indiana. Another guy on my team went to Washington State. One guy went to DePaul. One guy went to NC State. One guy went to Hofstra. Like everybody went to like a high major. So I'm playing against this every day instead of my homeboys every day.
Gotcha.
So now,
Yeah.
that was my first time where I seen like, oh, people really get up and work out. Like people, we gotta be at school at 7 o'clock. My teammate getting up every morning at 6 in the morning to go shoot, come back, shower, and go to school on time. That boy tripping. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to still make it at 7:30. He doing all that on time. I'm talking about he done did all that. By the time he hit the door to go to school, I'm just getting out of bed. Like, man, I ain't gonna get there about 8:15.
But at some point, did you just kind of adapt and start being like that, or you still just kind of you just being you just did
Bro,
your
one
own
thing. One thing I always tell people this. This is why I always tell people this, and this is the lesson, right? If y'all ever come across athletes, don't let nobody ever tell you, oh, because I did this or I got in this why I ain't make it here or this why this ain't happening for you. Because one thing I learned is you just wasn't good enough. Like, and some people never admit to that. Like, even with me, like, now, people be like, oh, why you didn't be able to, and I just keep saying I wasn't good enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're good enough, it's going to happen. You never see nobody that was good enough they didn't make a way for. If you're good enough, they going to find a way. I don't care who you is.
So when you had to go from the NBA to playing overseas, did that mess with you like mentally? Like, did you start to look at yourself in a certain way because you were no longer?
No. That being in the NBA, I was messed up. That what made me go because I was messed up. Like I'm cool. I'm drained. Like it's a lot of decisions that's happening that's not based upon my talent, and I'm getting held upon it. Like it's stuff being held against me because of stuff I didn't even know. You know, like I just told you, like nobody taught me, nobody groomed me to show me how to, you know what I'm saying, conduct around this environment. But so like that right there was like I'm cool because it got to a point. At that point in time in my life, I was ready to retire. Like I'm cool.
Really?
I was like drained from basketball. I didn't love it no more. I didn't. I wasn't in love with it no more. Like I tell everybody, like it's a difference between loving and being in love. Like when you in love with something, you consume it. Like if I'm in love with you, you my lady, I'm doing everything to make you happy. I'm waking up, doing whatever. I'm finding all your happy spots, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Your love languages is, I'm doing that. But when I just love you, it's like bare minimum now. All right, babe. Look, I ain't seen you no more lunch money. When I come home, I ain't bring you no food. You ate today? I'm actually you ate, I ain't brought you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just getting by when you just love something though. But when you in love with it, you consume it. You gonna seek it. You gonna learn about it. You gonna educate yourself on it. You just gonna grow with it. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point I realized I wasn't in love with basketball no more because it wasn't as when I came to work, it was like noisy like outside of work, and I was like, what I'm doing it for now.
So when you went overseas, did you?
That was like my like. I had a coach, and he probably like one of my favorite. He probably my favorite coach I've had as a professional, because he like kind of pushed me back into like falling back in love with basketball. Like he was the first professional coach I had as a professional that allowed me to be who I was. Like, he allowed me to play the game I wanted to play. It allowed me to just play off my field and stuff like that, and he encouraged it. It was never no battle about what I wanted to do. If I wanted to attack, it was like, go attack. It wasn't no why you did that or don't do that. It was, so my mind was clear. And then I ended up getting hurt after Germany. I went from the NBA to Germany. I ended up getting hurt that next year in Turkey with my back injury. And that's when I was like, yeah, it's over with. Like, because I had had 4 herniated discs in my back. Mm-hmm. And so I had to have a procedure done, but I had to then learn how to walk again. But not like bad, but like I didn't have like motion in my left side no more.
You got hurt playing the game?
I got hurt in practice.
Really?
No contact, just running. And my whole left side just went out and I just fell. And it was gone. Like when it went out, like I could feel, but I lost my motion, my movement and stuff. Like I couldn't like straighten my leg out, or like if I would step, like I'd walk, and like every 2 steps, it would just go out. Like my whole body would just lock up, and I'd be like, I swear to God, I'd be looking like, you know, Shamarius.
Yeah, I know who Shamarius.
I swear to God, that's how it would be. Like every 2 steps, my body would just lock. I swear to God, Nene, like it was.
Are
like,
you serious? You just and it was instant, like.
Out of no contact, no nothing. I'm just running, and I went to like cut, and then just locked up, and I just fell. And so at that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm straight. It's over with. Mm-hmm. But I came home, and I started being in the gym with kids when I had surgery and stuff. When I was going through my rehab process, I started coming back to the gym and like helping kids out at the gym and stuff like that. Wow. And that was like brought my spark back of like, I'm back in love with it. Like, because kids ain't playing for no contracts and they ain't playing for no jobs, and you know what I'm saying?
Just
so
for fun.
When you're doing it for all that, you lose that part of it. You lose just the fun for it. Because you taking care of your life now. You know what I'm saying? So it brought the fun back. So that's what kind of pushed me back into like falling back in love with it, because I got back to having fun with it.
So once you was out of rehab, what was the next step? Like,
shit, I went straight to work.
Really?
I swear to God, Nene, I got cleared. No lie, I got cleared, and I signed a contract like 2 weeks later after being cleared.
How long were you?
I probably was running for a week.
What?
A week. Soon as I got up in there, soon I got cleared and I ran for the doctor. Boom. Nene, I swear to God, signed a contract. I ran for I worked out at home for a week in the gym. Once I felt like, I can move a little bit, I went straight to work.
You was back at it.
I went straight to work. I set out like 9 months.
So
I missed almost a
that's
whole
when
season.
that was when you was in Germany, right?
That was after Germany. So after Germany, I went to Turkey.
Okay, so you were in Turkey when all this happened.
That's when I got hurt in Turkey. Yeah.
So after
so I got hurt in Turkey in December.
Mm-hmm.
I had my surgery at the end of December. So I got cleared in like mid-July. You can go full everything on the court. I got cleared mid-July. Second week of August, I was in Russia.
So you went from, really?
Shit, I'm going to get it. I don't care. If I can run, I can play.
Wow.
Out of shape and everything. Overweight, out of shape. I can show you my pictures and stuff from Russia. You can see it in my whole face and everything. I was like 15 pounds overweight and everything, out of shape.
So how was the training? Like, is the training different? Like, is it more extensive
what you
or
mean?
not? Like, compared to when you in the NBA to overseas, is the training the same?
The practice is different. The practice is way more intense. Like, it's way more like on your wear and tear on your body. The NBA is more like rehab. Like, that's why people in the NBA, you look and you're like, how he 35 years old moving like this? Because all they doing in the NBA is preserving their bodies every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas overseas, you every day, like, and in the NBA, you playing 4 games a week. In the overseas, you playing 1 game a week, and you practicing all week up until that game.
So you only play 1 game a week?
1 game
but you got to practice?
Certain teams, like, it depends. Some
it
you
depends
play
on
up
team.
to 2. Like, I've been on a team where I played 2, sometimes maybe 3 games a week, and I've been on a team where I'm playing 1 game a week.
Wow.
And say you're on a team where you playing 1 game a week, you practicing all week. and you just going at each other all
So
week.
how is it when you over there like these
I mean,
people
I'm older now,
these
so I don't even go for that. Yeah. Like
don't do
once
all
you older, it's like, man, I'm cool.
Can't do all that.
Like I was in Poland before I went to Russia, and say we played Saturday and it's Sunday, but we don't play till Saturday. I'm not getting up and getting I'm not really getting no contact until probably about Wednesday, Thursday.
Is that held against you? Do you get fired? Like,
No,
or,
I don't care what it is. Like now because it's like gray areas, right? Like you can't really find me because I'm here. I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like
got you.
you only can really get mad. You know what I'm saying? But you can't really get mad because when Saturday comes, I'm gonna do my thing.
Right.
So like, what you pay me for? You pay me to win games, or you pay me to get beat up in practice every day?
That's true.
I'm trying to play till I'm close to 40. Y'all only care about what happens in the next 9 months. What happens for the next 9 years? So I'm not about to mess my body up
Long
for y'all.
term, yeah.
And now y'all done knock years and time off my body, all for y'all season. Please, I'm cool.
So what is it like coming from Lancaster and you traveling all these different places, different languages, different culture? Like, how you adjusting to keeping up with all that? Like,
I mean, when you've been doing this, I done lived out my suitcase more than I live out my house.
wow.
My whole life. I done slept in more hotel rooms than I slept in my room. You got to think I started traveling and living out of suitcases from what made my summers into my falls since I was 14. I'm about to be 30 soon. So for more than my life, I've been doing this than I've been doing.
So you've
regular life.
adjusted to just.
That's my life now.
That's your life.
This is my life.
So
It's like and it messes with me because it affects relationships, and you gotta accept it. Like you can't be there for certain people. You miss certain events. You miss certain moments, and it be like.
But that's what comes with it.
Everybody know this, and the bad part about it is everybody don't understand it, and everybody ain't gonna accept it. So you just, what you want me to do? Like stop playing? That's not
Right. That's right.
So even like my oldest daughter, like that, but like they be thinking about like the older I'm getting now. Me retiring be more real, just because of her. Like solely her. Because like she getting active now, she's starting to play, she's starting to experience a little bit life, and and I'm missing those moments now. Like I ain't never took my daughter to school. Just stuff like small stuff where like I look at daddies and be like, bro, I wish I can get up and take my daughter to school or pick her up from school. Just stuff like that, but. You sacrifice something.
Sacrifice something. Everything comes with a. You right.
Sacrifice something, and that be the hardest part. Just stuff like that, or like being gone and somebody call me and say me my dad, like just something like that. Be like, everyone want to be way over here.
Yeah, and then
I can't be there with my grandma. Just those moments be like, it getting closer. And I'm a type of person. I face stuff. I don't really. This is what it is. We can't dodge this.
You're right.
You try to ignore it, you crazy. So people like, man, you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. It's like you sound crazy because you acting like it's not gonna happen. Like it's not life. This is life.
So now that you've like experienced all this stuff and traveled outside of Lancaster, bumped elbows, played on teams with people only like people can only imagine. How do you define success?
I feel like it's your success. Like it's not a definition. It's
It's whatever you.
It's what you want to make. It's for you. Like a painter, a person that paint houses every day, if that's what he want to do, if that make him happy, that bring peace. How he not successful?
That's good.
Like if he wake up happy every day doing that, like, and he get to choose that, like, and it's not forced that he got to go do that, and that's something that he wanted to do, and it just bring peace to him. That's the most happy you can get. Like, and I had to learn that. Like, I went from a person that used to have 30 people with me to I'm by myself everywhere I go now. Like, if this was 4 years ago, I probably would have pulled up about 2 more cars with me
Deep.
for no reason. But you get older, you like, man, this is waste of money. I go eat. I gotta pay for 7 people to eat. I go to the mall. I gotta end about 7 more people to something at the mall. I go to the club. I gotta buy extra stuff in the club just because.
Was that challenging for you? Because, you elevating, and the older you get, you start to realize, like, everybody can't come with you. Especially if you got a big car and you want to take everybody with you.
Nah, it wasn't actually.
Really?
Nah, once I started branching off from people and kind of breaking away, it wasn't even. Yeah, I feel like it was just timing. Like, it wasn't even like me actually forcing it or nothing happened or where we fell out. It just like everything got its time.
Right.
That was our moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, if we was boys 4 or 5 years ago every day and we not now, it's still, I love you.
Still love there.
You know what I'm saying? When I see you, I'm still actually good. I just seen my partner like last week. I ain't talked to him like 3 years. And this is a person 3 years ago, you'd have seen him with me.
Every day.
Every day. I just seen him. He was one of my partners. And when I seen him, hey, bro, I'm like, bro, we grown, bro. Like, I don't want to keep hanging out with you every day. Like, I don't want to keep doing that every day. Like, you still doing the same thing. I know it because I'm watching you do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't talking to you. Not because I don't like you or nothing like that. I just don't want to keep doing the same thing.
Right. You growing.
I'm growing up. I'm getting older.
Right.
I don't want to do that. You got it.
So, what advice would you give to young African American kids growing up in poverty who dream of playing basketball professionally?
Man, the only advice, I don't know, like, it's so much advice. Like, it's like, when I hear that, it's like a million things I want to tell them. But the only thing I can really just say is, like, and it's so simple, but it's like you gotta work harder than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, everybody say that, but it's like, it's serious. You know, like, even me, like, I like to sit back and I study people and look at the most successful people, whatever they do. And you look at them like they committed to it. Like they seek, they consuming what they do. That's why they are who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't let nothing get in the way of that, what they're trying to accomplish. And when I look back as a kid, that's how I was. That's why I got to where I got and did what I did, because there wasn't nothing that was going to get in the way of what I was trying to do. And the sacrifices with that, like, as a kid, right now, my homies and stuff talk about stuff that I can't relate to because I wasn't there.
Wow.
Like, there's stories and moments and parties and events for years. It's a big gap where I'm like quiet once that conversation started happening. Right now, my homies get to talking about people in Rock Hill and get to talk about stuff happening. I can't tell you nothing about Rock Hill because I missed that phase. I missed that phase where people in Lancaster started going to Rock Hill, hanging out in Rock Hill, and mixing in Rock Hill people. When I was growing up and still in Lancaster full time, we was taught you don't go to Rock Hill. We was taught like we don't mess with Rock Hill people when they're growing up. So I missed that gap where it was like, no, we're all one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got that old school mindset. Like, you from Rock Hill? Oh, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still got that old mind, boy. Y'all in Rock Hill, boy, it's hot up there. Police everywhere in Rock Hill. And I don't know nothing about Rock Hill, but that's just what I was taught.
That's just what we was taught. You right.
So I just still play off there, you know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you about a lot of stuff that be happening because I wasn't there. I just missed it. And that's with my mom and them too. Like, I see pictures, family pictures, and cookouts and stuff that everybody was at and doing, and like, I can't tell you nothing about it. Y'all remember this and that? Like, no, I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't there.
So, beyond basketball, what are your passions and goals?
My passion is to just, like, my goals is to, well, I don't know. I ain't got no real passions and goals. Like, I just be kind of living day to day. I kind of just want to, when I die, people speak good about me. That's it.
That's it.
Whatever happened, that's it.
What legacy do you hope to leave behind?
I don't even be thinking about that. Because I done got out that phase where I don't even care no more. Because I feel like I done been places and did stuff where it should be a legacy left. And it's like, I feel more blackballed than a legacy in certain places. So like now you just learn, like, cool, they can have it. I'm gonna just go do my job, do my thing, raise my kids.
So, what's the biggest lesson basketball has taught you about life?
The biggest lesson basketball taught me about life. And nobody gonna give you nothing, so you gotta really go out here and earn everything. Like, I got 5 years in the NBA, and none of them was safe. Like, it was none of them guaranteed where I came in that year. Like, woo, I'm good this year. I got me a job. Like, I came in every year with pressure, feeling like I could be cut this year. Or just overseas, knowing that if I come out and have a certain amount of bad games in a row, I could be on the way out the airport. My replacement we could be crossing each other. And there been times where I done hit somebody up, like a team called me, like, yo, we trying to sign you. And I done hit a person, like, yo, you on this team? What's up? A person I know play for them. Yo, what's going on out there? Boom, you good? And the whole time, I'm coming to replace that person. So it ain't no security in this profession. So you gotta really just have that mentality. That's why I be telling people, like, if you raising your kid to be a hooper or athlete, you gotta teach them that. You can't baby them, because when you get to a certain point, it's just them there. You ain't gonna be in those offices conversations with him. You ain't gonna be in that locker room with him when he gotta compete against. You walk in and you gotta compete against a person you've been watching since you've been a kid. Like, how you beat a person you grew up watching. You done went in the yard and practiced something you done seen him do. Now it's you and him for that last spot. You babying him ain't gonna prepare him for that. But that's the stuff that you need to last in this profession.
That's deep. So we often hear money can't buy happiness. In your experience, how true is this statement?
That's a lie.
See it. That is a lie.
That's a lie.
And why you say that? Why do you feel like that?
Because I ain't never seen a broke person happy. Well, I've seen a broke person happy, but I ain't never seen a person, like you can be broke, right, and have money. I mean, you can be broke and happy, but you still not happy. Like, you still missing that it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can have money and Band-Aid that dark area. Like, you can have that money and never even live in that dark place.
How? How can you have, like, how do you have the money and
You
it
just be
doesn't?
Band-Aiding and you just.
Oh, you have
just
other
live,
things because it's accessible to you because you have that money.
Yeah.
So now stuff that people who don't have money like that, they just gotta, you can
I
do
ain't
it.
never
You
seen a
have
person that
access.
go buy whatever they want, not happy. I'd rather be rich and unhappy than broke and unhappy. I mean, broke and happy. They crazy they say that.
So,
Man, money ain't everything, but money is everything.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
A lot of people move off money. A lot of doors you can't get in unless you got money. That's just what it is.
That's true. That's true. So what's a common misconception people have about the lives of highly successful people?
The misconception.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nene, I promise you, bro, I ain't one of them people that even care about successful people. I just be living. Like,
Cause you so humble. Like, you still show up. Like, you came to my house. Like, you.
I just be living. I don't be caring about none of that. Like, cause you learn, like, especially in that atmosphere, like, once you be around that, you learn there's not nothing genuine up there. Everybody trying to cut everybody's legs off.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody fighting for a position. Everybody trying to get close to this person to get here. Everybody trying to, swindle their way into something. So nobody's genuine. Like, it got to the point I'm like, bro, if you don't know my mama, I won't be around you.
Really?
Because it ain't no real love. Like, it's just all backdooring and.
So it's like everybody has like a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Everybody has a hidden agenda. It's like, if somebody want to do something for you, do something with you, it sound good, but if it sound good for you, what you think it is for them?
That's deep.
That's how I tell you, like, if somebody come like, Nene, I got a great opportunity with a podcast. I can really help your podcast. Da, 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 da. You crazy if you don't think they ain't about the benefit of that.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But, and it's like that all the time in that world. Because that world is all relationships. So everybody trying to get close. Because you can't do nothing without the right person speaking for you.
So how was that adjusting? Like, you coming from where you have
I
people who
couldn't
genuinely
adjust.
love you.
That's why you see where I'm at. Because I don't know how to adapt around that. I'm going to speak on it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's weird around here. Like, what's up? Like, I'm gonna acknowledge the room every time because I don't know how to conduct myself in a gray area. Either you like me or you don't. You want me or you don't. Like, don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but in that world, you're not supposed to speak.
Gotcha.
When you in that, you're not supposed to say or challenge the norm. You shut up
And play your part.
or they go find a replacement. There's a bunch of nenes out here. And that's what people feel to realize. People think they so special, please. They can find another you. Another you.
So you think it's vital, especially like, you know, these kids playing in high school and stuff like that, and they coming from areas and everybody know them, and do you think it's vital for parents to let them know, like, look, remain humble with this son because
they can find another you.
they can find another you.
You know how many 6'5", 215 athletes out there in the world? They can do everything I can do.
So do you get that exposure, like, once you get out there? Because when you were, like, in small towns,
I mean, this is what you learn
know
going through life, though. You learn this going through life. Like, you like, in Lancaster, everywhere I go, be like, you big. Like, I walk through, you like, you big, but when I go in the basketball world, I'm one of the smallest people in the room.
Wow.
So, but, man, I'm at that point in life in my career where I just do my job, come home, spend time with my people, be with my kids, and go back to work.
And that's living. Like, being able just to be around the people you love.
When people always be like, yo, what's your plans to retire? Sit back and watch my kids grow up. and be able to decide what I want to do with the rest of my life, and not my life decide what I got to do for the rest of my life.
Do you ever sit back and think about, like, you have sacrificed so much, but out of those sacrifices, your girls will never know what it's like to have the Northwest experiences that we have.
No, they never will.
Right, but it came because of your right. That's what I'm saying. But it came out of your sacrifices.
For sure. But no, but I tell them that too though. Like, even like me and my first child mom, we always like bumping heads, like always. But I think it's because I'm a Scorpio, she's a Scorpio, so
y'all too much alike.
We just gonna collide. We just gonna challenge each other every time. But I tell her all the time, like, listen, I'd rather sacrifice time right now than when my daughter turned 16, she said she want a new Honda. I ain't gotta go get her the old one. That's 10 years before. I go get her the one, exactly what she want. You know, like, it's just small stuff that, like, yeah, I'm not there, but I could still trying to cover it up with the other part. But that's the sacrifice that I only can do.
You want to be able to give her things, a lot of stuff that you didn't.
Yeah, but that's because I can't give her the time that I would want to give her.
So it's like a trade-off.
The trade-off is that. Like, if I can't give her the time that I would want to give her, then I got to give her everything else that she wants. And as long as I can do that, then I don't care what you think.
That's true. Because, I mean, I'm here all the time with my kids, but guess what? I work so much.
Yeah.
Just because you physically there don't mean you being a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to be able to really, like, spend, but I work. So, I'm physically here, but I work a lot.
Yeah, so
that's...
Bro, I was telling my sister, a teacher, I tell her, like, bro, you raise kids more than parents.
That's true.
Like,
they spend a lot of time.
Them kids with you from August to May, June. They with their parents. Their parents go to work 8, 12 hours, 16 hours. So while they working, you know what I'm saying, they with y'all for 8 hours a day.
That's true.
So a lot of grooming teaching really is on y'all.
That's right.
Because when they get home from school, it's 3:30, 4 o'clock. They probably got max that day left with their parents 3-4 hours.
That's all right. That's right. And you know, mom get home, you love your kid, but you tired.
Mom tired, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she trying to wind down. She trying to. So you
You
right.
feel me? Like, but that's why on the backside, that's why teachers deserve way more.
They do.
Because there's way more than teaching that they're doing.
That's true.
There's
That's
raising,
absolutely
grooming,
true.
guidance, mentoring, like way more than just teaching them lessons and stuff going on in schools.
That's true. That's absolutely true. So knowing what you know now, what would you tell your younger self?
Stay by yourself the whole way. The whole way. Because everything that's put upon me or that's put around my name or anything is from being around people, not from actually me knowing what's going on, actually doing something or anything. It's all from company, being around me. And that'd be my main advice for like young guys who like going into the NBA now. I'm like, when you went to college, you was by yourself, right? Who stayed with you in your dorm in college? How many homies with you in your dorm in college? None. Did I bet. Keep it like that till you get yourself all the way in the league. Them first years, stay by yourself, because that's what they go judge you off of. See how you move, see the people you carry around, see all this type of stuff. So, because they see, if that's my best friend and everything he into, and we always go what they think I'm doing.
They think you're part of it.
If he posts, he out or he doing us or a bunch of negative stuff, but they know we all. Every time I come to the gym, he with me at the gym.
You're gonna be judged off of the company you keep. Wow.
They investing in you. They investing millions of dollars in you. If you investing millions of dollars in your cameraman, you gonna know everything about that man.
You're right. If I'm investing millions of dollars,
You know
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna
That's
know his family tree, the people he came from, his
See,
homeboy.
it's like whole family.
No, I'm just.
But you're real. That's true.
Because he's a liability. Like, you know what I'm saying? He could be a liability. You don't want to. You got to know what you put your money in.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you investing in something. So when you invest in something, you ain't about to just do it because you're a cameraman. I got to know, is you a good person? How you treat people when they come? How do you treat, if I was to bring somebody on my show, how would you greet them right? How do you know what I'm saying? Like, anything can be wrong, can mess up. When you invest in millions of dollars, I want to know how you chew your gum. Like, I need to know everything about investing millions of dollars. When I was getting in the process of getting drafted, I had elementary school teachers write me on Facebook telling me NBA teams call her and asked her how I was in third grade, second grade, stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, it's real.
Elementary school?
It's real.
So they really track back?
Really go investigate, like,
Wow.
people and stuff, like, for real.
So, how would you see the world? How would you like the world to see and perceive you? Oh, you don't care. You don't care.
Don't care. Now, like, I feel like I got like it's a misstigma around me, but I'm at an age I don't even care. If you think it, cool.
Right.
You ain't paying my bills.
That's true.
I don't even care. I don't even care no more. Like, and I'm like that at work too. Like, I don't care. Y'all pay me to come and do one thing. I ain't coming to be y'all friends. I ain't coming here to kumbaya with y'all. I came here to win games.
It's business.
As long as I win games, I'm on time. I ain't disrespecting nobody. When I leave this building, don't worry about me. I ain't worry about you.
So when you over there, like, you haven't made any?
No, I got homies. No, I'm cool with people, but like over there, you gotta like really like be stern because them people feel like they control you because they paying you.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you ain't got no backbone, or you go for anything, and they go do you anyway. So you don't let them know what you ain't going for, and you this or that. Then I had a bro just last year in Poland. Me and my coach got into it in a game because he was wrong, and he kicked me out the game in the middle of the game. Kicked me out the game. I ain't talked to him for like 3 weeks.
Wow.
Let's talk for what? You just embarrassed me in front of everybody for no reason. And if it was NBA scouts or anybody in here that was looking to give me a better opportunity than where I'm at, you just formed a negative opinion in their mind without You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knows what we was down there talking about. So you just kicked me out the game, and I never cursed you out. I never disrespected you or nothing. I don't respect you. So now I don't want to talk to you. I'm a grown man. I'm not 17, 18, 19. I'm not a kid in here. You gonna treat me with respect just like you want respect. So you just disrespecting me in front of thousands of people. I'm cool on you. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. So he called me and he like, I just want to know, is this gonna mess up as far as games, us trying to win? I said, bro, I play basketball to win, and I love my teammates. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me and you, we cool. But while I'm here, I'm gonna fight for my teammates. I'm gonna give my teammates and the fans all that I got. That's what you ain't gotta worry about that. But our respect level and you know what I'm saying, we cool. We ain't gotta worry about saying hey about nothing else to each other.
It's just business. It's all
Just business. I ain't gonna disrespect you. I ain't gonna sit here and cool rah. We just ain't got nothing else to talk about. I already do everything you asked me to do. I ain't gonna stop that. Just it ain't no more back and forth between me and you. No dialogue. I don't want to talk to you. You don't talk to me. And that's how it was. He would talk to the assistant coach, tell me what to do.
Wow. Was that awkward?
No, because I don't want to talk to you. He'll get to talk. I go like that. I'm cool. I'm straight. Because I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna do more than talk.
So because you know yourself. So
before I even take it there, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that line off.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense.
Now, it's an interview. Just playing for this team is an interview for other teams. Because all the next team they're going to do is call this team and ask how was I there. How was he there? Was he easy to coach? Was he a good teammate? Was he on time? Was he professional? Da-da-da.
So it's pretty much like you do with a regular job, too? Yeah. They're going to call the other team and ask them. And so
every coach you play for is a reference for your next job. So you and the coach don't, it can make and break you. I got a coach in Turkey that I think then burnt me out in Turkey. And I was only with him for 2 months. I had to text him and tell him, like, bro, as a man, I don't respect you because you affecting how I put food on the table with my kids, all because our relationship didn't work out.
Wow.
Like,
so they can hold that against you.
Yeah, because now when teams call and say, oh, he wasn't coachable, he was just, me and him ain't get along, him and that. And if you call me and ask me about him, but me and you got a real close relationship, you go whatever I say is golden there about him.
Right. That's true.
So,
God, that's crazy. It still works, like, even in the, wow.
Yeah, wow. And you'll get nobody. There's certain countries where if a certain coach says something about you, you can't get a job no more in that country.
So it's like you blackball.
Blackball.
What?
It's real.
Off of one person?
Oh, one person. He got that much control. He got that much power. He can burn you out in this country. I done seen it done. That's why I don't even let him have it. I'm cool. We ain't got to talk no more.
Just business. So how is it adjusting, like, what you're in China?
China ain't no communication. We don't have no.
I was about to say, how you understand what they say?
I got translator.
So your coach really is like, is he Chinese?
Yeah, he's Chinese. I have like coaches on staff that speak English. Like one of my coaches was Italian. He spoke English. And then my trainer that I worked out with every day, he was Russian, but he spoke full English.
Okay.
And then my translator spoke full English.
Oh.
But everybody else Chinese.
So when you want to know,
and I had two teammates that spoke English, 2 Chinese teammates.
That's it?
Yeah. Everybody else.
So how you know the translator tell you everything?
Yep.
So you have like the person right here and then the translator right here.
Yeah, or I don't like ask like one of the teammates or like I'm just gonna ask or I might pull my phone out. If I want to talk to somebody that don't know English, I just pull my phone out and text it and translate it and show it to them.
How they treat you over there?
No, they say they love me because like I'm outgoing with it. Like I'm more like when I come to a country, I want to learn the country. Like I want to experience something
that culture
I can't experience at home.
Embrace it.
You know what I'm saying? Show me something that I can't go see at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'd be cool, or just even like the people, like everybody.
How are the people like?
See, one thing about being overseas, they more real, like militant. Like we more loose or like more out fun, and we don't take life as serious as they do, and that's all the way around. Religious, all type of stuff.
So everything about them is.
It ain't been a country I ain't been in. They wasn't strict about their religion.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't play that. If they don't eat this, they don't eat that in that country. But that's the most biggest thing I can take. Like they real, like they handling their business, and then they stand on their religious.
Really. So how as far as like the housing and is it like
It's normal.
ours?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
normal. Yeah, I have an apartment. I usually get an apartment. When I was in, when I was in Turkey, I had an apartment so nice. It was all glass.
what?
It was all glass. It was a penthouse, all glass. Because in Turkey, you got to think you go to these countries, bro. $1 be like the value of money be changing. So like in China, $1 in China was like I want to say like $18. $1 American was like $18 in China.
What? So you can pretty much go over there and live
It
real,
go
real
crazy.
good.
Like in Turkey, when I was in Turkey, $1 was like $20 when I was in Turkey. So I was getting a condo. I'm paying like I think I was paying like $400 a month for the condo.
I'm about
It's
to
all
move to Turkey.
glass, like penthouse. Like
You serious? And you
damn, came with a whole service. Like people came clean my crib every day. I ain't paying them. It was in the rent and everything.
wow.
All glass. I only got to stay in that place 2 days. And I left because I had my surgery and I went home. But all glass.
How's the food?
Great. That's good.
So they have like American food or
American food in their food. They have American restaurants. Like American restaurants everywhere. Like, especially like the generic, like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC.
so they have all that
Subway.
too.
McDonald's, Burger King, KFC is in every country I've been in.
Okay. So they
like, yeah, but then like they have like restaurants where it's like you can go get pasta from. You can go get it's normal stuff.
so it's normal.
The difference is with their food is it's not processed, so their food is clean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Even in like McDonald's and stuff like that, food clean. It ain't no process.
So they don't they have processed food like that.
Go over there and eat. I bet you be on the toilet
Wow.
all day. Go over there and eat some chicken. It's gonna be good now. I'm telling you. KFC fire.
It's gonna be busting, but your stomach gonna be hurt.
There you go. Laxative. That thing like a laxative over there, man. For real. It's good though. Like McDonald's in China, I think like I ain't ate McDonald's in America in like 2-3 years. And McDonald's in China I ate that every day. I don't think it was a day I didn't eat McDonald's in China.
Because it's different.
It's different. It's better. It's healthy. It ain't bad food.
Wow. So how about like the social media? I know we was talking about that like off the camera, like the social media and how they have like their own.
They own. Like bro, I had teammates in China. The team I played with in China is like the young lit team. So like all the guys on the team are young, but they like the best young Chinese players in China. They rock stars though, like famous. Like I done played with big NBA players, right? I never played with nobody from America that had masses of people running behind them. I ain't never played with nobody like that.
So they
in China,
fan bases
I had
on another
four
level.
teammates. I had 4 teammates in China that literally, no matter where we went, I'm talking about we can be in here right now and be like, come on, brothers, walk down the street to the 7-Eleven. And as soon as we hit the door, masses of people. Once one person like spot him, it's like, whew. By the time we get to the store, by the time we come out that store, it's gonna be like at least 75 to 100 people out there waiting on him to come out.
Really?
I had 4 teammates like that everywhere we went.
Wow.
Real famous rock star, like I'm talking about to the point where they looking at me on the court like I'm supposed to give them the ball. Like, hey, this my shit over here. I'm Kobe Bryant of China, like not as far as talent, as far as like how much they love
following.
It's following. We can be anywhere. We can be in the airport. We can be on a train. Everywhere. Like we'll be like on like the bullet train, and we might be on a bullet train for 3 hours. The whole time we might got our own cart, own train cart. The whole time, the whole train car might just be full of people just standing there recording us while we just sleep.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
They just want to record.
Just want to record.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
just walking down the street, it just be like this. Like, me by myself, I go out the street by myself, at least 5-10 people go just walk behind me like this the whole time.
Doesn't it feel like somebody just walking behind you? Just
I mean, I don't even care.
you
like,
got used to it.
I got videos, like, because I had like a little old school camcorder with me. I take with me, I just be like recording just to keep. I'd be trolling, like, I don't even care for real. I don't be caring about that, man. Like, I do not be caring.
How about they driving? Like, do they have...
Yeah, no, but their cars are better. They cars are better.
Really?
Like they normal car look like a Benz.
The normal car?
Like a normal car, there got touchscreen. It ain't got nothing the Benz ain't got.
A normal car?
A normal like let's say like a Corolla, but what would be a Chinese version? You get the inside of it, you gonna think you inside a Benz.
What?
I can show you the inside of a truck. You gonna think I'm in a whole Sprinter. I'm in the back of a truck that would be like a Tahoe Expedition, and you would think I'm in a 12-seat Sprinter. If I show you the video.
Wow. You
The
make
seats look like Sprinter seats. It's like a 50-inch on the ceiling, like
in the car.
and just like a Expedition Tahoe type truck. The doors like slide open like a van, like a minivan.
And this is just all their normal
This
kind
a
of
regular
standard
truck.
car?
This like a truck that would be like $60,000 in America.
And what would it be over there? Because it's.
I don't know.
God,
Times that
still
probably,
nice.
but over there would be expensive, but for us it'd be cheap. It's like a $60,000 car, and I swear to God, you would think I'm riding around a Maybach or something.
And it's just like a regular car.
It's like an Expedition.
So did you drive over there, or you had like
Nah,
somebody
driving.
driving?
Yeah, that's the truck I used to ride in every day.
So everywhere you go, you had like a driver?
Everywhere I go, he drive me everywhere I go. In Russia and China, I had a driver everywhere I went.
So you didn't even have to
It
drive?
was like time frame. So like if I went out like after like 11 or 12, if I wanted to use him, I would have to pay for him out of my pocket. After hours.
After hours,
So
okay.
from 10 in the morning till like 12 at night, I could use them whenever for free.
So like you just have your own personal driver that you don't have to pay for unless it's after hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Like
Wow.
if I need a ride, like I want to go to the mall. Like say, what time is it? I don't know. But say right now I want to go to the mall. I'll text him like an hour before. And be like, yo, I'm trying to hit the mall. Can you take me at 2? All right, cool.
So how about their malls and stuff? Like, do they get stuff
It's
before
normal.
we get it, or it's just the
Yeah,
same?
they do.
So they do
and
get
their
stuff.
prices is different because they get it retail prices. They sell the retail prices.
Wow. What?
Like this Supreme hoodie, bro. This Supreme hoodie in America right now, this Supreme is like $500-$600. Over there, I bought this out the Supreme store, like the main Supreme store out in Shanghai. It was like $200.
Are you serious?
Fresh release. Oh, I bought so much Supreme. Like I ain't no shopper. Like I ain't no clothes person, and that. But just because the Supreme in there was so cheap, I ended up spending like $4,000 in there. And that's probably the first time I ever did that in my life. Went somewhere and just like went on a mass shopping. I don't even care about clothes like that enough.
So once you got your biggest payout, that's something I want to know too. When you got your first biggest payout, what did you buy?
No.
You kept your money? Because first, like,
I did,
especially when they're young.
my first big purchase was a car. I bought my Porsche, but it wasn't really like a real purchase because I kind of got it gifted to me from somebody from university. So once I finished the Final Four and all that stuff, and I kind of got that gifted to me. So it wasn't really like I cashed out on that. It was kind of like I got a good deal on it. But yeah, I don't think I ever really made like a crazy. Besides jewelry, like my biggest purchase I bought is jewelry.
So that's your jewelry.
Yeah, but outside of that, like I ain't never went nowhere and went on no like crazy spending spree. I ain't never went nowhere and like I ain't never been in no clubs and spent no crazy amount. I mean, I done spent money in the club, but like not like stories you hear or like stuff like that. No, I ain't never. I just never been in that person. Like one because all I got is me. If I ain't got it, I ain't got nobody call for a loan or for look out for me until I get back right. Or all I got is me. So and me gotta make sure I can be there for other people when they need me. So if I can't get it, then there's a lot of people messed up. So I ain't got the luxury to go out here and spend $20,000 on nothing or just waste.
And you always thought like that, like even when you were like young. Like
I mean, now when I got older, like when my uncle died, my daddy died, and adulthood come in and life start happening, you start really, like I said, I'm the type of person to accept my situation. So I ain't got the luxury to have. You got to think on my daddy's side, all I have is an aunt left and my grandma.
Really?
Cause my daddy only had him and his sister. My daddy died, so all I have is an aunt and my grandma. On my mama's side, all I have is my grandma and my mama. So I don't have no man
Wow.
in my life, in my family.
Wow.
And
So-
I've been like this since I was about 20. I've been like this since I've been like 20. Like, they've been dead. My dad died when I was 21. My uncle died when I was like 19, 20. So I had to grow up faster. Like, I tell people, I got the responsibility of, let's say, I'm trying to think. I don't know, like, say like you, for example, right? We use him, for example. You have your dad alive?
Yeah.
He's active in your life?
He is.
Family? You grew up with him?
Oh, yes.
All right, perfect example. Let's say him, for example, right? Your granddaddy alive?
No.
All right, even better example. No sense, no, but so in his family, right? It's stuff that happens amongst his family that'll never get to him because his daddy is that man in the family. You know what I'm saying? There's certain conversations, there's certain responsibilities, there's a lot of stuff that never even come to his phone, come to his ear, because it go to his daddy first. And just like before his daddy, it went to his granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? That just come with being a man in the family. You know what I'm saying? So, like Obi, your brother, it's stuff that Obi ain't got to never worry about because it's a man above him that it goes to.
My daddy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So until he
But when you remove
can't do,
that,
then it goes to Obi. Like, you remove
Gotcha.
that, then it goes to
Everything
Obi.
goes-
Hey, Obi, you need to come through for da-da-da. Hey, Obi, you know what I'm saying? And it just, that's the cause that's dealt now. You know what I'm saying? So that was gated me at 20. So when I was 20, 21, I was already picking up and carry responsibilities of a 45-year-old man with no guidance and guidelines behind it. Because my uncle died and my daddy died.
God, that's deep. Yeah,
So that's how I like try to explain people, like, bro, you be 20 and try to carry responsibility of a 45-year-old man.
I can imagine 20
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and 21.
You know how many problems and stuff happens in your family, bro, that your dad have to be there for?
You probably don't even know it because it come to them first.
It goes straight to him.
Right, so you don't know it till you in it.
They're not gonna call you because daddy here.
Right.
You know, but there ain't no daddies in my family. Ain't no uncles,
So
none of
it's
that.
you.
I'm the, you know what I'm saying? Like my big cousin is in prison. Mez is the oldest of us, but Mez is in prison.
That's right, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He about to come home from doing 9 years. So,
So it's-
but even them, like, what happens? They have kids. So he been locked up for 9 kids, but his kids still want, need, ask for stuff.
Gotcha.
And you want to do for all of them, but all of them ain't your responsibility. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? None of them is, but you go do what you can and just whatever. But still the responsibilities of, it'll never get to him.
That's true because that's true.
If that was his brother, and his brother had nieces and nephews, you know what I'm saying, out here, and he was gone away in prison, the responsibilities or whatever they needed, they go to him first. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go straight to his daddy first.
Right. God, I never
Unless
even
he just
thought
wanna be
about
super
that.
uncle and pick
That's
that up.
deep because I never thought about that. Like
Yeah.
looking at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
So you had a lot on you since you was young, saying like.
Yeah, I had to
"Ooh."
grow up a little faster, man, and still live at the same time.
And figuring it out at the same time too,
That's
because you're
where-
still young.
That's where you all collide at. That's why I had to learn to accept, be happy with what I done got out of life. Because I ain't had no rules. I got no rules with it. I ain't had no scripture with this one. This is all. I try so hard not for kids to make the same mistakes though, because it's so easy. When you get into that lifestyle and that life, like, because it's so accessible when things ain't going right. When stuff ain't going right or stuff ain't happening for you, it's easy to get it, to just start paying attention to the stuff that's distractions.
What advice would you have about the females? Cause you know what? Listen, when these little young students coming out, and you know, and it's accessible, like you said, even
It's
the
successful.
females. But
I
everybody
mean,
ain't for the right reasons.
nah, I mean, like I tell everybody, like with a woman, I can't speak for every man, but like a woman, I don't like a woman that's accessible. Like I don't like a accessible woman. Like you know what I'm saying. That's the first thing first gonna get me off you. Soon as I realize like anybody can get to you, anybody can contact you, get close to you, stuff like that. Like I'm straight. Like I don't feel like a woman should be so accessible to everybody.
That's right. That's true.
That's every you know what I'm saying? And people think when I say it's not even just physical. It's just it can be. I get on the book and I always see you on the book. I'm cool. You talk too much. Like,
Now they talk too
you
much.
talk too much. Like, yeah, you always tell somebody your opinion. Like, hey, you too opinion based. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just be simple. It can be something simple, but a woman shouldn't be so accessible. And I feel like right now is a time where like it's the best time for women because this is the best time where I feel like people try to push that woman empowerment, and this is the first time like in the world where in times where women can make the same amount of money as men.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Women can come out here and create the same lifestyle as a man can for her. So don't lose that. My homie work at last summer. I started. I said I was gonna go back and do it this summer, but last summer my homie worked at the Juvie in Columbia, and last summer he was letting me come up there and like kick it with the kids and stuff. So I'll go up there and like kick it with them and like play ball, cards and stuff with them.
Please,
I did that like 3 times last summer.
please go back when I tell you these kids need it, man.
Yeah.
It hit different when you seeing kids. I mean, these like kids, 17.
Yeah, younger than that. I know. I know a kid from Lancaster right now, 14 right now. And
that thing hit different. And when you got to see these babies, and I'm like, they look at me like a mama, and I know when these kids go in front of these judges, they gonna throw the book at them.
Oh, what?
And it hit different. It hit different. I'm like, Lord, we
I
gotta do something, man.
It's like you only can help who you can help.
That's true. And I had to realize that.
You only can
Because I wanted to save all of them.
You can't save everybody.
And that was what was hard for me saying, because I wanted to.
That want to be saved.
That's right. But I wanted to save all of them because.
And the one thing I learned about
babies.
the streets and stuff like that is, from my friends and stuff, it's only got you can do all the help you can. Them kids still go right back and do it. You know what I'm saying? It got to take something to happen in their mind. It's like a woman with a guy. You ever got that friend with a girl who you trying to help? You know she with a guy that ain't working.
But she still deal with him.
She's still going back. He beat on her. He treat her ain't good. She still go back. And you doing everything. You trying to give her all type of opportunities to like, look, you good. You ain't got to go back. Woo woo. You ain't got to go through that. But then one day, I ain't never going back. It's like that.
She made up in her mind.
Something got to happen. It got to have that one click. It got to get to that limit, or you know what I'm saying. That one moment where it's like, yeah, it's over with. I'm cool.
But I feel like by the time they get that click, they in the system. What you gonna do?
Everybody shit. I'd have been locked up before the system, you know. But they don't determine your end goal.
That's right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be telling, like, bro, I can't really stop you from going through your phases of life that comes with where you come from. But that ain't gotta be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more to this, you know what I'm saying, than that. Like, after you experience that, now try to experience the other side of life. Like,
I love that. Like, I love that. I'm going to use that.
After you done tried the bad, now let me try the good. You know, after you seen the ugly, go try the pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you've been in all the hood, start riding. Like, one thing I swear I do to this day, I just ride around looking at houses. I've been like this since I've been about 15 years old. Really? I swear to God. You ask my mama. I used to take her to the neighborhood. She never been to a Lancaster. I ain't never been over here. Yeah, I got a homie that live over here. That's how I learned about these houses over here. I just love looking at houses. Like, any city I go to. That expands
your mind? Like, these?
I think it's just like it's more. Like, like,
make you dream big.
yeah, it just keep me to like chasing like, man, they got that. Yeah, it's not even on the like making me feel like I didn't do nothing or I don't have what I have or I'm not good. It's still more out there. Like you can have everything, but it's still more. So why settle?
That's true.
Like
That's
it's
true.
so much more. So after you experience the good, after you experience all that hood shit, go try not the hood shit. Like try that. See if you like that. You don't. A lot of people don't know they never tried it. They never even had that as an option.
That's true. A lot of people don't take that into consideration.
They never even
That
had
they have it
that
as
as an option. All they had was this option.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the older you get, that ain't still the excuse you got.
That's true.
At some point, you gotta say you gotta make that own option for yourself.
That's true.
You can't keep making the same excuses.
Yeah,
I'm
you
from
can't
the hood.
And that's what you get typically. A lot of them be like, well, I mean, that's all I know. I'm from the hood. But you're right,
Yeah,
at
but
some point.
It's not 2005 no more. It's so much stuff out, resources out here to educate yourself.
That's true.
To learn. Like I just told my daughter mama the other day we was on the phone. I said, bro, I'm about to find me a class where I want to learn about the banks. Like I don't know how to use the bank. I got money. I ain't messed up. I ain't super rich. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, but I can take care of my situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how to use the bank. I don't even know how to go and apply for a loan.
What? Must be nice.
I don't know how to apply for a loan.
Are you serious? Well, that's good. That
I don't know how to
means
apply for a
you
loan.
have
I
to.
don't know how to write a check. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to properly use the bank. I don't know all the stuff that banks have to offer. I don't even know, with me being with my bank for I'm in my 8th year, so last 8 years, I don't even know what stuff I qualify for right now. I can't tell you nothing about my bank besides checking savings.
Wow.
Because I ain't never needed for nothing.
Right, you never needed it.
I ain't never really had no purpose but to save money and spend it.
But the fact you still want to learn about it.
But the older I get now, is like, hold on, there's more to this bank. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just checking savings and what we know. Because the rich people will use it for more.
You're right.
Because like when you hear about like, I want to learn how to do what they do. I want to learn how to take a loan and flip a loan to something else and keep getting loans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
That's what I want to learn. Teach me about equity and property that I own.
Right.
I own a couple of properties. I want to learn about how to take those equities and get equity loans and change them into more properties. And, you know,
That's right.
Stuff we not taught. That's not in our everyday conversations.
You're right. Stuff we're not taught.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start this program. I want to start an after school program where basically it gives kids the other option. Like
I love that.
But like basically like our whole lives they teach us like you gotta go to school to be successful.
They do.
You gotta go to college to be successful. But in my experience, I've met more successful people that didn't go to college or that's not working in the field that they went to college for.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like so I look at life like this, like money not everything, right? But you can't have nothing in life. I'm gonna tell you why money is everything. Because the same people will tell you money ain't everything. I'm gonna tell you why money ain't everything, right? When your hood cousin come through the door at the family cookout or Thanksgiving, that hood cousin that always ain't on nothing, getting in trouble, who come through the door is, hey, how you doing? Ooh, it's dry as hell. But that successful mother come through the door, watch how they get up and hug them and show them love and greet and whatever. How money ain't everything. You just show me you love me different. I don't deal with nobody that's gonna love my brother different than love me. Nobody. If I'm home and we out every day, me, you, my brother out all the time or woo-woo, and then I leave, and my brother called me and said, hey, bro, I've been calling Nene. Nene acting like she ain't been trying to answer the phone for me. I'm cutting Nene off. I don't want to talk to you.
Because that's
you
right.
You can't love me if you ain't
And
gonna treat him like me.
right.
Because me and my brother 10 months apart.
That's right.
We've been in the same grade, everything together. So if you got to accept him and accept me. It don't even go like that. We never played like that. My mama didn't even let nobody do that with us. My daddy couldn't come pick me up and leave my brother. No, get both of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
I ain't gonna let nobody else do it like that.
I love that.
So,
That's right. Now that's family.
but
That's
back to
what I love.
at the school program though, I know more successful people that didn't go to college that did, right? So, with money, I feel like everybody have a talent, or everybody can develop a talent. A talent is really just sometimes you're born with it, sometimes it's just a love for something that you know what I'm saying, just grew to learn. You know what I'm saying, but I feel like everybody can learn a resource that can make them money for the rest of their life, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody should always have some type of craft or some type of skill set about them to where no matter where they go in this world or what they do in this world, they got this craft to depend on to help them get by. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a little girl should know how to braid or do nails or anything.
Something
just
that-
because if she want to say, if Haley want to say, hey, Ma, I want to go to school in California right now. And you like, Haley, I ain't really got it to make that, you know what I'm saying, ooh, and or you like, hey, this all I got to get you there. Da-da-da-da. And she like, all right, at least she got this skill set that I've taught her through my program to where she can go out there and be like, you know what, I'm going to work at this nail shop to make me some money.
She can make her own money.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't
That's
got to
right.
go to, a lot of people go to other, like, bad solutions because they never been taught the other one.
That's true. Ooh, I like that. That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody been taught the other side. So all they know is to go to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never taught that kid how to fix the car. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never taught him how to look on the hood.
That's
and
definitely
change oil.
missing. Because I look at like my dad, like he know how to do all that stuff.
You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
my
Let my angel like, come on, bitch, I'm going to the shop. I might go to the shop right now.
But the thing is, like my dad was saying, like his dad made him learn this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now
But the
a
thing
lot
is,
of
your daddy can
times,
survive anywhere he go.
Yeah.
Because he got those natural skill sets.
But
Or
a
he
lot
got
of
skill
kids-
sets about him that he was installed in him.
That's right.
That can help him survive anywhere he go.
But
He can go anywhere and be the man he is right here. He can go anywhere and be that same man.
that's true. But then I just wonder, like, where did we drop the ball? Because now,
Yeah, we dropped the ball.
like his dad taught him that. My brother don't know that stuff.
Right, because
What?
the ball gets dropped because what Obi did. Obi got older. That phone became so accessible, and shit, I want to go to Cali see what Cali going on. When he started coming into a man, he didn't stay home and learn his man from his daddy.
That's true.
He left and grew into his own man.
That do make a lot of sense. You right.
You know what I'm saying? He
You
left
right.
and learned how to be a man from a distance instead of your
Right,
daddy
yeah.
learned how to be a man because he was up under his daddy
That's true.
when he was coming into a man. Whereas Obi, when he got of age, he wanted to go experience life.
Life.
You know what I'm saying? So it's two different things. Like Obi can tell you about how to adapt and what's going on
He can.
over here, but your daddy probably can't.
That's true.
Your daddy probably can't tell you how to survive in California. Obi can, because I done seen Obi survive in California.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
true. That's true.
that's the pros and cons of it. You know what I'm saying? Obi probably can't go in your hood and see what's going on with your car. But if you want to pick up and move to Houston right now, he can teach you how to survive in Houston.
That's true.
You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying? Because I done seen him do it in different places.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, but my program, that's what I want my program to be about, is if kids want to learn how to start taking advantage of being a content creator, I want to have content creators come in and have content classes where they can learn that and start to, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of that. And if little boys want to cut hair, or I can teach little boys how to cut hair, so now when they grow up or they go out to college or whatever, they can
do that.
cut hair or whatever. They always got that skill set of,
Mm-hmm.
man, I ain't got no money, let me cut me some hair. Or, you know what I'm saying? Little girls want to do hair, do nails, or, you know what I'm saying, get into real estate, or just opportunities where you ain't got to necessarily go to college, but you can still be profitable.
That's true.
No matter where you go, you can still take care of yourself.
You presenting them with those opportunities.
Yeah.
So they can do that.
Because nobody never,
And we need
a lot
that.
of stuff never been taught.
We need that. Just think if we had so many people like you who were successful with that mindset.
Yeah, but it comes from because, shit, I wish I had it. Sometimes I wish I had a different route because of, like I say, I can't be with my daughter. I wish I could do something else that can make me good money. But I can't. I ain't got no other talent. You know, like I got other talent, but I'm saying like, but for what I do is like that's what I do.
Right.
but it take away from being a daddy.
It's a trade-off.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I see my kids, they doing something different. It's a new phase. I miss the middle, both of them. Every time I see them, my little one went from motherfucking laying on her back to crawling, and I missed damn, what happened in between? You know what I'm saying? Like, one time with my oldest, I went from wiping her to the next time I seen her, she was telling me she needed to go to the bathroom. Hey, Daddy,
Wow.
you walk me to the bathroom? Oh, damn. When the hell that happened? You got drawers on? You know what I'm saying? Like, Scott, you got to pull up her drawers on. Which one? Like, damn, my girl got panties on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She a big girl.
my baby got panties on. What the hell? That messed me up when I first learned that. But just it's small stuff that I be telling my homies, like, bro, appreciate that stuff, because people like me don't even get to experience it. Like, daddy, daughter, the balls and stuff like that. I see my daughter got to go with her granddaddy, and not me. Like, damn. Because I'm going to tell you why it bothers me so much, because I remember being that kid at North with me and my brother with no daddy there with us.
So that makes you feel like you're doing the same thing to her?
No, because mine is different, because I can't be there. But
right.
that's why I want to be there so much.
Because you remember being that child that wanted your dad there.
Mm-hmm. So now, I had to be donuts for dad for Tay. I would take daddy for donuts for dad when we was growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
You took it?
We were in the same grade. Me and my brother 10 months apart. So
Wait a minute. You not so tight of donuts for dad?
we was in there together for donuts for dad. Come on, he's my daddy, I'm his daddy.
Man.
We be telling daddy in here today. And I'm eating all the donuts because they don't eat no donuts.
Oh, gracious.
No,
I
we
love
raised
y'all
each other,
bond, though.
We had
I
to
love
raise each
that.
other. We had to raise each other, though, because we ain't got uncles and stuff like that like everybody else.
Y'all was all each other had.
My mama, I wish me mom did more hunching. My grandma ain't do too much hunching. I guess.
One boy. One girl.
I guess they wasn't doing it the right way. I don't know. Grandma went with all that. So, shit.
Oh, gracious.
But you know, my mama got a brother, though.
I didn't know that.
My mama got a brother. I got an uncle that played in the NFL for like 8 years.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You serious?
That is.
Wow.
Yep.
On her father's side?
Yep.
Wow.
If I have my phone, I'll show you a picture. All I ask you, look like Duane. You look, him and Duane look, he like Duane without glasses, almost.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew. Wow. And he was in the NFL, too.
He went to Southern Cal. He went to University of Southern Cal.
So he was in NFL and you was in the NBA. So he played football.
Yeah, he played in the NFL for like 7 years, but he got blackballed out in like the early 2000s because of this when that concussion thing started first coming about, and the head-on-head collision was they like really emphasizing that, and he was a safety that's how he tackled, like head-on collision. Like, he used to lead with his head, but he tackled people a lot, and so he kept doing it to the point where they kind of like blackballed him out of the NFL. Wow. He kept hitting people like that. So he coached now. He coached in the NFL and stuff like that. He good.
So that's good. He still
I don't
coach.
have a relationship with him.
Wow, and that's your uncle.
Never met him day in my life now.
And you never met him?
You know how it go. Like my mama was the outside kids. His mom was married to my granddaddy.
Oh, so yeah.
So that's where the gap come in at. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I just called my mom. I swear to God, Nene, I just thought about this year. I felt like that was my missing it for my next part.
Really?
Because that's the only person that's the only person I can think about and look like, damn, who was I supposed to get the game from when I got to that point?
Your uncle.
Who else experienced professional sports? Who else been in a professional meeting with agents and owners and GMs? Who else been in a professional locker room to know how to conduct themselves?
Your uncle.
But that's a relationship that never been.
Wow. That is great. Wow.
I said, Mom, y'all fucked up for that. That's fucked up.
He could have gave me the game.
I'm supposed to be about 70 M's right now. I'm supposed to be a 70 ball, but y'all sitting here got y'all pride in the way. Old ass people got pride in the way, and fucking up for the next generation.
That's crazy though, because it's still family. At some point, you would think you just, but that's just how. That's culture.
I told myself,
that's normal.
I told myself one day I was gonna reach out, but I'm so stubborn that once I done figured out, I don't need you now.
You made it.
Shit, I feel like the phase I needed you on has been passed.
Right.
So I don't care to see what's going on now. It's cool. But, yeah, my mama done fucked up for that, man. That pride shit, man. Fucked up my bag. I could have been up good right now.
Not mess on the bag.
Crazy bag. Come on, bro.
Lord.
Bro, when you go through shit not because of your talent, then it's like, oh, y'all don't like how I conduct myself. I don't know the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I challenge the norm. But I got to challenge the norm. Why? Because I don't have no defense behind me. I am my defense.
God, that's deep. Saying that's deep. I am my defense.
But I'm just saying, like, think about it.
That's deep.
If somebody play with you right now, who gonna pull up?
Yeah, pops. Fam. Right. That's
You ain't
right.
got that.
That's the first line of contact.
If an older man get to talking crazy to you right now, what you gonna say?
I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna try and fall back from a place of respect.
Nah, but I'm saying, but if you get to a place of like, you ain't gonna be like, nah, man, boo, but like, older man get to people playing, you ain't gonna take it over that older man. You gonna get to
Call
somebody
your
on
daddy.
that level.
Yeah.
But then I ain't got nobody calling that level, so I got to do it. So
You
now I
gotta
come
do
off
it.
as the ignorant young dude or the outspoken guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, shit, who gonna speak for me?
Right, if I don't speak for myself.
There you go.
He cooking.
Yeah, like you
It's about to be a
said.
two-parter.
Who gonna
Like-
speak for me, bro? If I ain't got nobody.
Like
speak
you
for me?
making me look. I'm 40, but you got me thinking on the whole nother. You got me like really thinking about stuff I never really thought about. Like,
Yeah, bro.
That's deep.
Yeah, it happens though. Like, and then at the end of it, you can't cry because it's how the cards laid out. Life like spades. Life is just like spades. Like with spades, you get them cards. Once you see that one spade, you stuck. Over with. You got to get as many books as possible. With whatever you got, and you can't renege it. That's life. They gonna give you a hand, and you gotta make as many books as you can with that hand, without reneging your life. Once you renege, it's over with. Game over.
But you to be so young though, like, cause I'm 40, but you
You gotta
dropping
get-
so
You
many
gotta get as many
gems,
books as
man.
possible
So many
with the hand you
gems.
dealt. And
You teach a lot. Look, you teach my whole audience, and you young compared to some of us, but man, you so wise.
But it's because I had to be because I ain't got nobody to call to give it to me. I ain't got nobody to call to give me it. And then I got people I call, but I put like this, like, people always have an opinion about what I done did or what I haven't done, but it'll be like, I can't tell you nobody to be like, hey, bro, let's do this so I can help you with this. I ain't got nobody ever do that. There's a lot of people in Lancaster that be like, send this, send that, send ain't did this, send that, but how many people, I bet you can't, none of them people call me or say they called me and said, hey, I tried to put him on game about this. I tried to teach him this. I hit him up to say, let's have a meeting so I can woo this.
But they got everything else to
But
say.
everybody got an opinion about what I'm doing and what I ain't doing. But nobody help you, nobody give you game. They just judge you off of whatever. I got a friend, bro. I got a homie who, my dog, love him to death, right? We always talk business. We all call each other. Boom, boom. But I had to stop calling him because I learned that it's still a competition, no matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
because the competition is what I learned is like, you my dog, right? We talk every day. You my dog. I love you. Say I get into a business opportunity, right? And I'll talk to you about it all day, but I don't never call you and say, hey, Nene, a new opportunity came up it's gonna cost $50,000. You want to put in 25? You want to go half on me on this one? If I don't never do that to you, I ain't your dog.
That's true. That's okay. Now you dropping bars for real. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying telling you, I need this right here going. You need to get in this. Hey, ooh, you need to goddamn start looking into this, Nene. Ooh, check this out. But I never, and I tell you I'm doing this, but I never call you with a play. How you my dog? I don't never call you and say, hey, Nene, this new opportunity just came up. I just came on, boom, boom. It's gonna be a good opportunity for you to get your dough in with this. You know what I'm saying? For you to get your feet wet with this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost blah, 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 blah. You wanna go half on it? With my kids, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Nobody never called me with nothing ever, with no type of nothing.
So even
but
though
everybody
it's,
have an opinion about,
wow.
Sin do this, Sin do that. I ain't never asked somebody for no loan. I ain't never been a bankrupt. I ain't never took a loan. I ain't never. So I'm cool.
You got out the mud and you had to figure it out along
I don't
the
care
way.
what you say. As long as I can take care of my situation, I'm cool. Once you learn that, that's all that matters. As long as you take care of your responsibilities.
And you are.
That's all you can worry about.
Especially with
You might not, and you gotta be okay with. You might have expectations on how I should take care of my responsibilities, but that ain't for me to worry about. As long as I know I'm taking care of.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might feel like, hey, Nene, you should be doing this for your cameraman. That ain't but that ain't for you to be worried about because that's y'all business.
That's true.
Long as the dynamic between y'all is good, who gives a fuck what the fuck I think about how it should be?
That's true. That's true.
And so once you learn that part, life becomes so much easier. Like, you ain't got nothing to do with this dynamic, so I don't care about what you think.
So I get it now. Why you big on like not caring about what others think and stuff like
It
that.
don't mean nothing.
That's true.
Don't mean nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with this dynamic. So why if I care? And he need a seat with his back on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting straight over. I know seeing what they got to do with it. If he ain't saying nothing to you about that seat, why you care about what the hell I'm talking about that seat?
That make a lot of sense. You're right. You're right.
If he ain't saying anything, bro, I've been sitting in this chair. That shit got my back. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you
Kinda
be?
stiff right now. Woo, woo. If he ain't bring that to you, why the hell do it matter if I just said that about that chair?
That's true.
He happy. Fuck you. I'm just saying, bro.
But you keeping it 100 though.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
you keeping it 100.
I'm gonna tell you why people don't like me now, because I'm gonna speak how I feel. But the one thing people don't realize is what they do is what you did. I still remember you as still little Cindy from Northwest, but I ain't little.
But you're right.
I'm grown.
You grown now.
So I can speak how I feel.
That's right.
And I'm intelligent enough to speak to you without disrespecting you. But I'm going to still let you know how I feel. I ain't got to curse you out. I ain't got to yell. I ain't got to do none of the stuff that you expect me to do to let you know how I feel. Or let you know something is not touching me the right way.
It's kind of hard for me to imagine people not like, because you just so humble. Yeah, you keep it 100.
Yeah,
but you still like so humble.
Because the misperception because I don't talk to everybody. I only talk to the people that I talk to. Or that I know. If like bro, right?
Hmm?
If I never met bro here, I seen bro, I never talked to him. Ever speak with. We can be in the same room with the same people. I would never talk to him. Invited by the same guest, same party. I would never talk to bro. I'd have came in here, met bro. I'd talk to bro every time I see him now. Every time I see him from the rest of my life, I'm gonna see him definitely. Hey bro, how you doing? You good? Everything all right with you? How the cameras going? That's where I met him at. That's where I'm gonna bring that up every time for the rest of my life. But if it was never been in this dynamic, I would have never talked to him. If I'd never met him here and I put up at a birthday party, we get invited to that same birthday party, I would act like he was never at that birthday party.
So you sociable, you just selectively.
It's just about if I get in with you or not. If I don't get in with you, I don't care to get in with you. How he get his money, how I get my money, so I don't care. How he pay his bills ain't how I pay my bills, so we ain't in no competition up for you to even be on my radar. Now, if he was a hooper, I promise you I'd come and tell you everything about him. If he played basketball, had some type of basketball, anything about him, I would have been here, walked right in the door and told you everything about him, because it's competition. So now I'm aware.
So you aware.
Now I'm aware of who he is, what he do, who.
So you have to study your opponent.
I study everybody. I don't even, like.
So it's not even nobody's off.
I take that competitive I apply it to everything in life. Everything I learned in sports, I apply that to how I approach my whole life.
And clearly it's working.
Because that's the hardest shit I ever been through was what I went through as a professional basketball player, and it got me, and so the shit I learned through it, that's what I kind of go off of.
So see, I just want to tell you, like, thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Because like you the Obama. What Obama is to the world, that's what you are for so many people. Yeah. Because a lot of people, like I said, they couldn't imagine coming from like a town like this to make it to the NBA. But you did it.
I have a moment everywhere I go, I sit on my balcony like every day and just be like, bro, what the hell am I doing?
You did
like,
it.
Just like, it'd be like, bro, what the hell? Like my most craziest place for me was Russia. Like when I was in Russia, I used to really just stare out the window every day. And I'm like, bro, what the hell I'm doing in Russia? And not as a bad moment, but just like, bro, I've been everywhere. Like, only place I ain't been is Africa.
You did.
That's the only place I ain't been yet. But I'm like, man, I'm in Australia. They don't even allow niggas in Australia. You know what I'm doing?
But you up in there, okay. You up in there representing.
No, I appreciate it.
But I appreciate, like, you don't even probably realize how many little boys that look up to you that probably would have never imagined going to the NBA, but because they seen Sin do it, they know they can do it. And I appreciate that because, I don't know if you know, I work in a prison. Mm-hmm. So I see a lot of these babies that's there who had the potential, but they're there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And because of the environments and stuff, you could have easily been one of those kids. But you made a decision to let that ball be your way out.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. And because of that, like I said, so many people you inspire. Hell, you inspire me. And I'm on. Because I know you got it out the mud. I remember that scene that was bouncing that damn ball up and down Northwest.
That's everybody, bro. Ferris was just saying that the other day. I seen Ferris. Ferris like, bro, still remember you listening to these with the ball bouncing, walking up and down Northwest.
All up and down Northwest.
Shit, we ain't had no goal.
Just a little kid with a big dream.
That
you had a big dream though, and you never let up off of it. And I appreciate you, because like I said, you paving the way for so many other kids. Yeah. Just by you just being you and not giving up. So I appreciate you. You make me tear up because...
How you let your daughter go to Clemson? I got to ask you that before we
First of all, I ain't had nothing to do with it because I wanted her to go to HBCU to be 100 with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would have been way better. Clemson is like crazy.
Listen, I wanted that for her, but she grown. You know, she got to make her own little decisions. You know? Yeah, so you know, I had to be like, okay.
You got Clemson gear?
You got what?
Clemson gear?
Who buying it?
You gonna have some Clemson stuff. Why?
I ain't got nothing Clemson.
Why? You not yet?
I ain't got nothing Clemson. Yet. My daddy bought me a Clemson hoodie, and I gave it to Haley. You gonna be there. You gonna need it. Thank you very much. I ain't got nothing Clemson. No offense to Clemson, but I ain't got nothing Clemson. I don't. So I appreciate you saying, and thank you for always just being humble. Like the fact that you sitting here on my couch, the fact that you still go to to talk to these kids, like you don't think you too good. Like, the fact you showed up to Uncle Timmy's funeral.
Man, like, Uncle Timmy.
Like, but I'm saying, some people.
He raised me just like, I'm just another one of everybody else he raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, another kid in Northwest that we all looked up as an uncle. You know what I'm saying? So, he treated like a nephew. So.
But I'm just thankful for you being so humble. And I love you. You know I gotta give you a hug. Y'all know him as Sin. I know him as Sindarius from Northwest. The little boy with the big dream. I love you so much. I love you.